As I just mentioned, Power BI receives monthly updates by Microsoft. These updates refer to all Power BI tools, so Power BI Desktop, Power BI Pro, Power BI Service, even the developer part, so many of these tools receive these updates. A very good resource to see what changes in this Power BI world is the official Power BI blog. It's powerbi.microsoft.com/blog. You can see it right here. Link is also attached to the video as always. And in this blog, you get, well, the article of the week kind of. No, you get the latest article on top. But if you scroll down a bit further, you can see that you have all relevant articles in the world of Power BI. For example, you can see an update to the gateway that we have right here, and very important for you as you're following along this course, the Power BI Desktop monthly update. In this case, it's the May 2020 update. So if you're interested into this, just select that link. And then you can see an overview of all the different changes that were applied. And very important, also a download link for the latest Power BI Desktop version. So make sure to always download this latest version, no matter if you're following along this course or if you're working on your own projects, because only with that, you can be sure that you're using the latest Power BI Pro version with the latest features. And as you can see, we have different updates on the reporting part here, analytics and visualizations, but these things typically don't affect our course content directly, as the course focuses onto the core features. It's a complete introduction in the end. Nevertheless, if you're looking for a specific feature which was missing up to a certain point, well, then you can explore this Power BI blog. You can also go back to later articles if you want to. You can see all articles are sorted by dates right here. So you can go to March 2020, for example, and there see what was going on right there. So really a great website, I must say. I'm using this very often because it also helps me a lot to see what is going on in the Power BI world. Besides that official blog, the official Power BI community is also a great place not to only stay up to date, but to also ask questions in case you're stuck in personal projects. You can find a link to the community up here, a general overview. Here you have to select the forums. If you do so, you will be redirected to this community here with the forums for different topics. I opened the Power BI Desktop forum up here, for example. As you can see, we have a really active community here with lots of different things and ideas and approaches shared. You can also find things which are not working. So if you're stuck at some point in your project, chances are that somebody had the same problem. So make sure to have a look at this community to dive deeper into specific issues or into specific ideas that you have that you want to realize in Power BI. Talking about ideas, there is also another really nice link that I would like to share with you. And it's this page right here, ideas.powerbi.com, also attached to this lecture. And there you can share your ideas, your requests on how Microsoft could improve Power BI. Of course, not all requests will be kind of implemented. It's just a request thing in the end. But for example, what you can see down here, many votes right here want to have the option to either use a light or dark interface. In case you're new to Power BI Desktop mainly, you only know the lighter, the brighter interface, but back a few months, a few years actually in the meanwhile, we had a darker interface, which personally myself and also many other people prefer. Therefore, also such votes can be posted right there. So also the third great resource that I would like to share right here. Now with these three resources, you can be sure that you are up to date in the Power BI world. Let's now go to Power BI Desktop though, because there is also one important thing you should regularly check. So here I'm back in our final course project, and as mentioned on the Power BI blog, it's important to download the latest version of Power BI Desktop. For Power BI Pro, well, it's our cloud application. This is always up to date, so there you don't have a problem. But make sure to go to File, Options once again, and there you can now go to diagnostics. You don't have to care about the other information here, but that's the important one. The current version of your Power BI Desktop, well, version you have installed, and there the month. In my case, that's the May 2020 version, so the latest version available at the moment when I recorded this video. So make sure to check this, and if you don't have the latest version, then go to the official Power BI blog and download the version right there. In case you're not sure anymore where you can find the Power BI blog, you can just close that pop-up. Here, go to the Help menu. There you can also find the Power BI blog and the community, and also the Submit an Idea option. These are also summarized in Power BI Desktop. I just wanted to show these in detail to you so that you know what you can do on these different pages. With that, we're almost done with the short Stay Up to Date module. There is only one last thing that I would like to show you now.